Our hot topic today is about the story that trended over I think last week or over the weekend, concerning a sex party that was supposed to hold in Sabon Tasha in Kaduna State. Some young men allegedly organized the party, put a flyer online that went viral, and then they've been arrested for that party. Afterwards, we found out that the government of Kaduna State pulled down the venue, the alleged venue for that for the party. Now, the owner of the venue, she's saying it's a restaurant, though the report said it was a hotel. She's saying that she was not aware that they were going to have a sex party at her venue, and that she was totally, that there was a restaurant that she's been having for many years, and it wasn't a hotel. And so the back and forth now between the government and her. Is it the woman, the owner of the building's fault of the party, or did the government of Kaduna State act too hastily to demolish?
From the stories we are seeing, because I think TVC did a report.
Yes.
Where they had to go to the Kaduna State, they saw the building. She showed the certificate of registration. So she registered that building and CSC as an event center and a restaurant. So it's not even a hotel, first of all. Now, also, the persons involved, that's the young boys that did the flyer and all of that, did not put a venue in their flyer. They say by the time you pay, it unlocks the venue. So the venue wasn't there. So who gave the government an intel that that place was supposed to be used? That's first of all. So proper investigation was not even properly carried out before that building was pulled down. What is the link with pulling down a building when you are not even certain? And even if that building was supposed to be used for the sex party that did not happen, pulling down that building, what has it contributed to all the things we are facing economically right now? Is that not throwing away the baby and the bathwater?
So if a person violates the law in such a way, the proper thing is to allow that person their fair share and fair say in a court of law. If this woman had had a say in a court of law, and the kind of evidences that she's bringing up to journalists now, most likely they will demolish her building. And if she sues the Kaduna State government now, she's most likely going to get damages.
There was a part of the story we talked about that we didn't mention where the kids had said that it was a prank.
Joking, yes. So they were joking, and it was a joke that was supposed to be amongst them until one of them took it to social media. You know how we are in Nigeria when it comes to subjects like this with sex. We want to make a statement so that people will know that we know we're for you. We don't allow this sort of immorality happen in our country or in our state. So let us get a scapegoat and make an example of that person. Unfortunately for them, they did not do the proper investigation. And so you hear different reasons. Many people are saying her husband is a big spokesman for an opposition party. And so they're thinking, so is that a way of getting to this person?
To put your point, Mary, because there's the DG, let me just read to you. The DG of National Council for Arts and Culture, Chief Olusegun Rosawe, actually endorses the demolition of the house of that venue. Let me say exactly what he said. He said the governor El Rufai deserves kudos for his prompt response to the plan, which he said is a warning to others who could be planning such immorality. But for this intervention by the governor, Kaduna State would have become the new capital and destination for sex tourism in Nigeria. And he now referred to how they tried to stop Bobrisky many years ago from his wayward acts. And now he's now become almost like a principality.
And do you also remember the story of the particular musician who had a dance video?
Yes.
And he was shooting a dance video, and he locked them down. I think also arrested
them. So does that
them.
justify?
No, it doesn't. Unfortunately for them, this time around, they did not do the proper investigation. And that woman deserves to be compensated. Her building deserves to be put back up based on what we have heard so far. We'll wait to hear from government if they did a proper investigation and if in any way she's culpable. But based on the story that we have right now, it seems you
let's even assume she was culpable.
What was right.
Let's assume she was culpable, and the consequences to take over the building because of the economic situation in the country. What is more practical is to take over the building and convert it to government use.
You know, when I say Nigeria is a country of hypocrites, it will look like these young men see you people politicians, pay babes, carry them. You people have all this kind of hidden parties where you do all sort of things. No, hold on. Yes, you cannot be teaching children not to do what you're doing. Do as I say and not as I do. It's not going to work in this generation.
Now here you are, you were just joking. but your practical joke that would have ended in your household or amongst your friends has put many people in trouble, has cost someone her business, you know. She even claims she lost her pregnancy because of that.